KSA Radio, where you are family. You're listening to Rion, and I'm talking to Ron Kuypers. You are currently the producer of for Mr. Gay World Mexico, and you are a regional director for Mr. Gay World as well. Am I right?
That's correct. I'm the regional director for the Caribbean, Central, and North America.
How did this come about?
I've been involved more than 15 years in the gay travel business, and 7 or 8 years ago, we thought it would be maybe a good idea to organize Mr. Gay World in Mexico as kind of the travel business we did to promote our business in the gay market. So we applied for the license for Mexico when we got it in 2012.
And your first Mr. Gay World Mexico that you held, did you have any resistance? How did the community take it?
It was the first time we did it was here in Cancun. It was not a very big event, but it was quite interesting. 12 different states candidates who were part of the first event, and it well went. It went well. So it was. We had a good time the first time.
Now, I think the next question I want you to tell me a little bit more about yourself, because your surname is Dutch.
My surname is Dutch. I'm from the Netherlands. Due to my study, because I'm an agriculture engineer, I've been living in several parts of the world. I lived for 3 years in Africa, some years in Central America, France, and finally I ended up in Mexico because I met my Mexican partner, my present Mexican partner.
And you guys have been together for how long?
26 years.
Being the director of all of this, what does it entail? What do you do?
I try as a director for Central America and the Caribbean. I'm the contact for the national organizations who want to do the Mr. Gay World in their countries, and I try to guide them as well as possible during the process, and when they've finally selected their participant or the winner, to help them for the international finals. But I'm always looking for new countries, because there are a lot of countries in my region where there is no Mr. Gay World. So I'm always in contact with new possible organizers in the small Caribbean countries and Central American countries.
I mean, these events sound huge. What preparations go into doing them?
It became as a small project only for the Netherlands, for Mexico, to do it in Mexico, and then 3 years ago I was offered the post or the job as the regional director. It takes a lot of time just getting in contact, trying to find out who are the key persons in the different countries who are could be interested in this event, and so it's a lot of communication what is going on.
What is the most difficult part of organizing an event like Mr. Gay World Mexico?
To get enough. What we do in Mexican, we have state semis finals in the different states of the country. We have 31 states, so one of the big problems is always to get enough different states participating in the semi-finals, and to get them so that they have in time a participant who could do the final, the national event. But just getting everything organized between the organization between the 31 different states. That's more or less the big challenge every year, to get all the noses in the right direction.
You've been doing Mr. Game Mexico now for 7 years, you said. What is your most memorable moment?
It's not one moment. The great thing is always to see at the final event, when the winner is selected, to see the happiness in the faces of the winners, and just to have the last few moments of the event. That's for me always the most memorable situation, when the winner is chosen. So that's for me one of the nice. That's for me always the most enjoyable part, when the winner is announced and you see how happy the people are, or the guys are, who have won the title for the next year.
And it brings me to my next big question that I've been dead curious about. Have you ever taken part in any event, competitions or pageants like Mr. Gay World?
Nope, never in my whole life I've done a pageant.
If you had the opportunity, would you?
No, I'm not too old for it now.
I think we should have a special pageant for us older people.
Yes, the something like that. Yeah, it should be nice. Could be nice.
What would your ideal venue be to host a Mr. Gay World pageant, and why?
I think what we do in Mexico is like they do it on the international finals. It's several day event, and so what we're always looking for is a place where you can combine some cultural activities together with sport activities, and then having a nice theater or place to have the final evening. So it should be a combination of because guys are traveling to a city where they've never been before, so they're not just coming to they come to get to know the place as well. They are like kind of ambassadors when they're going back for the place where they've been, and so it should be always a combination of different things in a place. So the venue shouldn't be only a nice theater, but there should be some cultural or natural things to do around it as well, or places to visit.
Are you going to come out to South Africa and attend Mr. Gay World in Knysna?
Yeah, I'm coming. I tried before to go to South Africa, but that was a long time ago, and I couldn't get a visa. But I will be there this year.
Yay! And do you have any advice for people, for this year's contestants?
Yes, just be themselves. They're going to the finals. They're already winners. Have a nice time, make great friends, and just enjoy the time being there. Even if you won't be the next title holder, you're already a winner.
Thank you so much for your time and your patience. It has been wonderful talking to you.
Okay, hope to see you in Knysna.